starting to see pictures, ain't you?
Welcome to Kermode Uncut. So, 2016 is upon us. As you know, I thought 2015 was a pretty good year. If you saw my top 10 list of the year, there were some really, really great movies in there. So, what's in store for the coming year? Can it be as good? One of the things I like to do in January is to look at the list of movies coming up on the release schedule. I can see immediately in January The Hateful Eight, the new Tarantino film. Now, Tarantino is pretty hit or miss as far as I'm concerned, but when he's on form, he can be really great. Some people think I don't like Tarantino. That's absolutely not true. I love him when his films are great. I love Jackie Brown. I love Reservoir Dogs. One of the things that annoys me when he doesn't do great work is that I know that he can do great work. So I have to say I'm keeping my fingers crossed for The Hateful Eight.
One of them fellas, they'll kill everybody in here.
Now we're talking!
Let's slow it down. Let's slow it way down.
Looking also in January, we have Creed, which is the new Sylvester Stallone movie, which everybody is raving about. And I'd love to see a great film with Sylvester Stallone in it. It's been quite a while since that happened.
See this guy here? That's the toughest opponent you're ever going to have to face. I believe that's true in the ring, and I think that's true in life. Now show me something.
Going on further on down, obviously because we're coming up to award season, we have The Revenant, which everyone's talking about Leonardo DiCaprio's performance. As you may know, there was a bit of a scuffle in America when the film was first shown. One critic said, well, it won't do well with female audiences because it's much too tough, which really and quite rightly put everyone's back up. Now everyone's talking about Leonardo DiCaprio as a possible contender for Best Actor.
The only safe thing to do is track a new course back up online.
Then what we gonna do? Sit out there like a bunch of goddamn ducks? You and your half-breed son get to walk on out? I'm talking to you.
Also in the same week, it's up against Room, the new film by Lenny Abramson. Now, I love Lenny Abramson. I think he's a fantastic director. I loved Frank. I think he's a really, really interesting filmmaker. Room is obviously a tough story, but that's one of the films I'm most looking forward to.
I'm gonna be there in your head talking to you the whole time.
Truck, wiggle out. Jump when the truck slows down. Run, somebody.
You alright?
Jack, listen to me. This is our chance.
And still staying in January, we have The Assassin. If you're a reader of Sight and Sound, that was one of their top picks of 2015. One of the films that their critics liked the most. So that I'm very, very excited about.
We will be right.
So all of those films are coming in January. Also coming out in January, The Big Short, the Adam McKay film, which I've already seen and I liked very much.
You know what? I'm pissed off. American people are getting screwed by the big banks. And I am getting madder and madder.
It's unbelievable.
Then this guy walks into my office and says,
There's some shady stuff going down.
Youth, which I'm looking forward to enormously. And of course, Spotlight, about which there's been a lot of press. All of those are released in January. Moving on to February.
This is it, men. Our chance to play a real part in this war. There he is, sir.
And I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Dad's Army. I really want Dad's Army to be good. I really want Dad's Army to be funny, not just because it's got such a great cast, but because I love Dad's Army and I want the movie to work. Fingers crossed.
You talk like a radical, but you live like a rich guy.
It's the perfect combination. The radical may fight the purity of Jesus, but the rich guy wins with the cunning of Satan.
Also out in February, Trumbo, with an acclaimed central performance by Bryan Cranston. I'm looking forward to Zoolander 2. I mean, can it be as funny as Zoolander 1? If it's half as funny as Zoolander 1, I'll be happy. Actually, if it's half as funny as the trailer for Zoolander 2, I'll be happy.
I'm out of fashion. I lost the fire.
You're Derek Zoolander. He stopped a Chinese throwing store with a look. Flash me that beautiful Magnum.
Wait, no!
Magnum, now!
There are some downsides. We have the remake of Point Break, which I'm very worried about. I mean, it might be good, maybe it'll be great. You can't prejudge, but did anybody really need to remake Point Break?
Criminal masterminds. They're just kids partying away their lives.
We can get these guys. I just need more time.
And of course, we have Tilda Swinton in A Bigger Splash.
You're pretty domesticated for a rock star. asked them to stay. Why is that?
What's the point of Paul in your life?
And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't stupidly excited about the prospect of Hail Caesar.
An army of technicians and actors and top-notch artistic people are working hard to bring to the screen our biggest release of the year. Hail Caesar is a prestige picture with one of the biggest stars in the world, Baird Whitlock.
A truth we could see if we had, but... If we had... Faith! Faith! Cut!
What is it to be human? What is it to ache? What is it to be alive?
On to March, and it's the release of Anomalisa. This is the animation by Charlie Kaufman, which I'm really excited about. You know, I said last year that I thought we were in the middle of a real golden period of animation. Well, Anomalisa has had some extraordinary reviews from America, and just from the clips I've seen of it in the trailer, it looks very, very interesting.
I think you're extraordinary.
Why?
I don't know yet. It's just obvious to me that you are.
Staying in March, we also have Ben Wheatley's High Rise. And if you're a regular here at Kermode Uncut, you'll know that I've already seen the film. I liked it very much. Interestingly enough, it really divided opinion when it played at the London Film Festival. And that's one of the things I like about it. I like the fact that it's proved really polarising. Some people, like me, think it's a great movie. Other people really took against it. I wonder what you'll think.
People from all walks of life are here too. There are many opportunities to make new friends. Possibly fall in love. So why not join us?
Moving on into April, and I'm really looking forward to Am Belfast, which is the latest film by Mark Cousins. I'm a huge Mark Cousins fan, as you'll know. I've had a couple of people try to explain to me exactly how Am Belfast works, and I think the best thing is to say it's not explainable, it's something you have to see. I'm really, really looking forward to it. People who've seen it, who I respect, like it very much, and I always expect nothing but the best from Mark Cousins.
But do you recognise that chimney stack? We're home. Me. That's the Show Road Mill. Belfast is hiding behind this hill.
Also coming out around the same time is Son of Saul, which has had fantastic reviews from people who saw it at festivals last year. A couple of film journalists I know and really respect said it was the best film they saw last year. And there's a new Captain America movie, Captain America Civil War.
Captain, while a great many people see you as a hero, there are some who'd prefer the word vigilante.
Dark forces are upon us.
And finally, looking ahead to June, Warcraft is currently slated to open here in June, and I'm really, really excited but really trepidatious about it. I love Duncan Jones, and he promised some while ago that it would be the first film based on a computer game that I really liked. That's a really big promise. I just hope he makes good on it.
This is suicide.
We have no choice. We should attack with full force.
Whatever you plan to do, do it now!
So there we are. It looks like a pretty packed schedule between now and June. But what have I overlooked? What are the things that you're excited about? Maybe you're really looking forward to that Batman Superman thing. Or maybe not. Let me know.
200 lander?
No, Derek. Zoolander. It's like a pun.
But I don't spell my name with a 2.
Fine. How about
Zoolander II?
No, Zoolander 2, but with Roman numerals.
But I'm not Italian.
Jesus. You are so freaking stupid. It's insane.
Where you wanna go?